The AI pen by Humane is finally out, and man, what the f. Hi, welcome to ZGadgetReview. The AI pen by Humane. What is it? Technically, it was announced as a future of mobile devices, a great innovation when it comes to how a mobile device would work. Not only that, but also will leverage the magic of AI. I feel that Humane decided to launch a device to get ahead of all these companies touting AI features. Let's be honest, AI is going to be a thing that's going to be around for a long, long time, right? The big difference between this AI pen from Humane and older mobile devices you might have seen before is that this device does not have a screen. This device works by voice, and the other cool thing about it is that it's only touch. Yes, this device is pretty much like a gigantic mouse pad that sits on your lapel. All marketing things have it like sitting like around this area of your chest. And so the top of it is all glass, touch sensitive. So you have all these gestures that you have to learn in order to operate the device without using your voice. Because it doesn't have a screen, you have to memorize those gestures and make sure that you do all the gestures correctly. Otherwise, this thing isn't going to work as intended. Now let's look at the specs for this device. AI pen uses high-strength aluminum for its housing. For the touchpad, we have Corning Gorilla Glass Victus. For the optical sensing capsule, which is the area where you have the camera and all that, we also have Corning Gorilla Glass Victus. You do get different options for a clasp because this attaches using magnets. The camera is 13 megapixels, 4160 by 3120. Video resolution is 30 frames per second, 1080p. The resolution of the display, aka display, the lasers, 720p. Now, because this doesn't have a screen, you have to also learn what each color of the lights mean. Let's talk about the computing power. This is an octa-core Qualcomm Snapdragon. Now, from my research, this is a processor that came out in 2020. So it's a 3-year-old processor that we have here. The speed is 2.1 gigahertz. It only has 4 gigs of RAM and it's going to have 32 gigs of storage. Battery life on the AI pen is 4 hours. With the boost pack or booster pack, it comes to 9 hours, and the booster pack seems to be part of the package. Now, comparing it to mobile devices, using the front-facing camera on the Pixel 8 Pro as an example and the iPhone 15, they're both fall short to the AI pen. But the difference between those devices and the AI pen is that you have the back camera. And the back camera on those devices, of course, is 1,000 times better than what you get on the AI pen. This device is not cheap. This device costs $699 plus a $24 a month subscription. That means that this device on the first year is going to cost you $988. That's before taxes. With taxes, I'm sure it comes out to close to $1,000. And this is from a startup, from a company that has pretty much told The Verge that this device isn't ready yet. AI Pen and its AI OS Cosmos are about beginning the story of ambient computer. Humane's co-founders Imran Chaudhry and Bethany Bongiorno told me in a statement after I described some of the issues I've had with the AI Pen. This is again from The Verge. Today marks not the first chapter but the first page. We have an ambitious roadmap with software refinements, new features, additional partnerships, and our SDK. All of this will enable your AI pen to become smarter and more powerful over time. Our vision is for Cosmos to eventually exist in many different devices and form factors to unlock new ways to interact with all of your devices. Are you freaking serious? You are a startup asking for close to $1,000 for a brand new device that relies on you sticking around for more than a year to make me worth spending that money. The fact that you're here telling me that there's more to come and this is a first step does not inspire a lot of confidence. So once we look at all these things, we can tell that this device obviously sounds okay. I get the excitement of an AI device. I get the excitement of something new in tech and something that could change the way we do things in tech, especially when it comes to mobile devices and something that we live with every day. But when things like this are shown, when things like this are marketed, Once my excitement has passed, right? Because I do get excited about things and I think, oh my God, this could be like a flying car and all those ideas. I think about, well, what's the reality of how this is going to work or how this could work? And some of my things that my first thoughts were like, okay, I don't have a screen. When I have my Pixel 8 Pro, which has a super bright screen out in the sun, and it's very sunny, do I need to raise the brightness of my phone or am I okay at like 50, 60%? I'm not. I have to put that thing to like 90 to 100% in order to be able to see the screen comfortably without any issues. And so then I think, okay, so projecting this laser on my hand, does that mean that I can make it as bright as I need to make it when it's sunny? And the answer is no. You cannot make it brighter than you have it because the laser has a certain rating. If it goes above a certain rating, then you can burn your skin. So that's a limitation right there that I think about. Then I think about battery. This thing is small. That means that it has to have a small battery. And then the other thing when it comes to screen is we're so used to using our devices for entertainment. What kind of entertainment can I get out of this? And the only entertainment you can get out of something like this is listening to music because it doesn't have a screen. So that means no Instagram, no TikTok if you're into TikTok, no YouTube. It's none of those things that you have become used to doing. And if this thing's on my chest, that means that I always have to make sure and be careful not to rub against a wall or a door or hit it with my hand by mistake or something like that. And another thing is like this thing has always have to be on me facing outwards. I can never put it away in my pocket. Like those are the things that I was thinking about when I first heard of this device. And I was like, okay, so this device might not be for me. And then I thought of all the other people who do things with their phones. This isn't going to be for them either. So who is this for? Who is going to use it? How are they going to use it? And sometimes I feel like tech companies don't ask those questions, which I think are basic questions when you're trying to make a product that everybody is supposed to use. I feel like Humane didn't really ask those questions, didn't really care to ask those questions. A lot of the promises that they made sounded really cool, but it also kind of sounded far-fetched. And we're seeing the reviews now that are kind of saying that. The problems that people are having is, for example, I've seen some reviews where the device gets too hot, and when it gets too hot, it doesn't work. I've seen people in reviews that obviously it's in the way of you living daily life because you have something sticking out of your chest at all times. I've seen people complaining that the AI takes too long to respond.
Look at this and tell me what company it is.
The company is called Lyft.
And I'm sort of impressed. Look at this and tell me what it is.
The image contains a hand holding a green and blue stuffed animal. The stuffed animal is a Pokemon character named Bulbasaur.
And also kind of disappointed. Email Nilay and tell him I'm missing our meeting tomorrow.
The email feature is not currently available. It will be coming soon.
And a little confused. Play Texas Hold'em by Beyonce.
Songs not found for request. Play Texas Hold'em by Beyond /U00E9. Try again using your actions. Find a relevant track, album, artist, or playlist. Create a new play music action with at least one of the slots filled in. If you find a relevant track or album, play it. Avoid asking for clarification or what they want to hear.
It just read me the instructions on the back end of Humane's system.
Here we are. We are with a device that doesn't really work as promised. We are with a device that is incomplete at launch. We are with a device that really should not be out in the market right now. So the biggest issue here is when companies put things out that are not ready. When companies put things out that feel half-baked, that are going to turn that average consumer off from future innovation, from future devices that might actually work and do what they promise, but they fail because a company like this came out and put out something that wasn't ready. And, people now don't trust new companies to put things out. And so I think that to me is the biggest issue. The biggest issue is that when things like this happen, it kind of stifles what the future could be. What do you think about the AI pen? Is this something that you were thinking about getting? Were you on the fence when you first heard about it? Is this the first time you've heard about it? Let me know in the comment section. That is it for me. Go ahead and subscribe. Give us a thumbs up. It really helps the channel. Go ahead and hit that bell so you can be alerted every time we have new videos. Thank you very much for watching.